So, nothing different from what Patagonia's ethos, our build philosophy, like nothing surprising or a weird cat out of the bag for us. This season we completely committed every single piece that is waterproof across all categories. So we're talking kids, fly fishing, ski, alpine, and lifestyle. Every single thing is 100% fair trade, and it also has recycled content or is 100% recycled.
That's awesome.
It seems like that's what Patagonia would do,
right.
But it's significant in the fact that it's 62 pieces across all the categories. And for us, it's more of a beg and a plead for the industry.
Yes.
Like, it's one thing for a company at our size to do it. It does have a big positive impact. It's another thing if we get everybody else on board.
The greater good. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just like we need it to be a bit of a call to arms, because I think there's a lot, and I don't want to fault smaller manufacturers that don't want to invest and take a roll of the dice on recycled materials and not know that it's going to work. We want to say that we've kind of paved that road. It's a proven track record.
Right.
We are seeing time and time again across the board, from age, from socioeconomic level, all of our customers, man, they want more social and environmental responsibility in all products. And this is what we can give them. Everybody loves a waterproof piece, and if you don't love one of these 62, we don't know how to help you.
Right.
The only way we can help you is to say, go find your favorite brand and beg them to do this too.
Right. That's good.
I mean, we're talking less than 10%. It might even be 5% or under of the industry is using recycled materials. If we up that and went to some of these factories and went to some of these amazing suppliers and industry partners, I mean, go knock on Gore-Tex's door.
Right.
Say, hey guys, like, we want this, we want that. It's there. It's available. It's not like some weird backdoor alleyway where you got to have a secret knock to get into your favorite bar. It's available.
Right.
Like, we can do this. 100%.
Yep.
So that's the Responsible Shells collection. Excuse me. We are ridiculously excited about that.
Yes.
And that's something that is really going to be kind of the baseline for the whole line.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are leading the charge in this, because if you guys do it, then people are like, they can do it, we can do it, and they should do it.
We hope so.
We hope so too.
Personally, I get a little intimidated by our size. We want to make sure that small dogs in the fight have a voice too.
Right.
And we want to there's amazing brands, picture, like brands that are doing things that are phenomenal in sustainability. We want them to do their own flavor and get it out to their audience, because if the more a consumer is aware, the more the whole industry is going to start acting.
Right.
And that's all we're trying to do.
You're doing a good job.
I mean, so thank you. We got both barrels loaded for bear, all for this, and we really hope people are taking note. So this, we're going to go right from technical outerwear and waterproof happiness right into some lifestyle stuff.
So we're on 7 a little bit.
Right here, we've got our Better Sweater collection. So, I mean, Better Sweater is one of our most highly sold products.
Yeah.
It is something that so many people have across the range. We've got it from babies to adults, anything and everything in between.
Oh yeah.
The coolest thing about this now is for how much of a volume we sell, every single part of this garment, except for the teeth on the zipper, is 100% recycled.
That's really good.
We're working on the teeth of the zipper, but for the life of us, we couldn't get quality to pass. And there's one thing that Patagonia will never waver on, and that's product quality. And if we can't get it to go, I don't care if it's, recycled fish gills, like, we can't make it happen unless it works. And so once we can get the zipper teeth, once we can get the zipper teeth to be recycled, it's going to happen.
That's so cool. I was always wondering, what is the last component? It's that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, and I think it's going to be a monumental shift just based on the volume that we are supporting. Base layer, which I don't want to say that we did or whatever, it's a big chip on our shoulder that we pretty much created base layer and that paradigm shifting of layering back in the day, and we've wanted to really keep the pressure on, because I feel like a base layer sets the tone for your level of happiness and satisfaction in whatever you're getting after.
Oh yeah.
And it's really critical. I think a lot of people don't pay as much mind as they maybe should, where, like, honestly, $79 base layer might save the day. So in our spring line, which is out next month in February, we'll have our Cap Cool collection. This is for anything that is warm weather, super high output active. Now we've got lightweight pieces. We've got a trail focus piece and a daily that's got UPF. This is really good stuff for warm weather. For our fall season, in just our standard Capilene line, we've got some of the best stuff for our staying warm.
I live in the air, like 24/7.
So
that's my thing.
that is a piece that if you don't know, please know, because the Capilene Air is 3D knitted, 0 seams. It's a high lofted garment, a mix of merino wool and recycled Capilene. Like, it is a dreamy base layer.
Oh yeah, every time somebody sees me on a tour with one of those, like, I gotta get one. They get one, they're happy.
It is an amazing piece. What we did new for this year is we redesigned our Cap midweight. This has been a workhorse in the line and will continue to do so. We came up with a hollow core fiber for this, and it's got this diamond print on the inside. Now that textile does two things. The diamond imprint keeps contact with your skin, so there's the warmth factor. And then where the diamond in the hollow core part is, that lets air and moisture escape. So this is kind of a best of both worlds, where you get warmth, but then you also get fast dry times. Like, I really like that. I sweat if I'm standing still, even in the skin track, and I love that midweight because it's warm, but I'm not going to overpower it. That's cool. I check that out. And 100% recycled. Awkward, a weird theme with that. I don't know.
I've heard this before.
Yeah.
Heard of Patagonia?
We'll move on back here. A couple of the things that I'm most excited about.
Get from us a little packet for advocacy.
So, snow and what we've been doing in the snow space has been really focused. So we want to take care of our touring customer.
Yes.
We really want to take care of backcountry focused customers, and then we almost want to do anybody who's doing a bit of crossover. A lot of people are just kind of dipping a toe and they're getting comfortable. We want to support that by doing crossover pieces where if they're only going to ride front country, they have that ability. But if they want to kind of start getting out, side country, a little bit of that, we've got products. The thing I'm most excited about is our new Snowdrifter kit. What we've got here is, and I wish that all of your readers could kind of feel this. This is a 3-layer stretch that's waterproof, but feels like the dreamiest soft shell you've ever had.
Yeah, I wish they could feel this too, because this feels good.
It is incredible.
It's not even a soft shell, it's just like nice.
Yeah, it's like you're skinning in your PJs. It's amazing.
And it's 3
the
layers.
backer here is really, really light and provides a texture that makes you feel like it's more breathable than it is. This is a very breathable piece, but that backer really kind of reaffirms your mental state of like, I'm in the right piece for what I'm doing. Nice. What I like so much about this is it was very focused on a shell that you'd actually want to wear while touring. A lot of people have shells that stay in their pack until they're going down, and this is definitely built for the up and the downs. You got a great billowed pocket, beautiful pit zips. It is quiet, which is kind of an unsung thing in a skin track, is like crinkly loud hard shells, or just kind of can take away from that moment. And I really like how soft and supple this is. The jacket's cool. The bib, I think, is kind of even better. What we did here with the bib is we wanted to make something different for us. In the past, with our very popular Pouse Layer bib, that bib ended about here, which was a low waist for a bib. With this one, we brought it all the way up to full coverage, so it's going to sit on that rib cage. But the color blocked area here is all soft shell. Even more cool than just the soft shell, this mesh here is the backer. So everything coming into the front of your body is passing through that soft shell, keeping that core nice and cool, keeping it regulated. And then you get some great comfort and good features here. These pockets, a little bit off to the side, and they don't expand enough to where it feels like you're just walking around with huge piles on your legs. The back, you've got a drop seat, so you can go to the bathroom. And you've got 2-way zips on the vent, which I absolutely love. Super easy to grab and just zip them up. And the way that these are positioned, it's kind of more in the back of the leg than on the side. Why I like that, there's 2 reasons. Usually you're moving forward, so that is going in and then out. And then also when you're bending the hemline, you're kind of opening and closing this zipper, and it's kind of wafting air in through the garment. So that ventilation is just kind of unmatched. Simple gaiter at the bottom.
It feels good too.
And kind of like the cherry on top of this whole thing is this is a very high-end technical collection of materials and features, but it's at an entry-level price point. So the jacket's $399, the bibs are $350.
Oh, what?
That is a big kind of a pretty amazing caveat to this collection, and really speaks to the fact that we want to support those customers that are just getting into touring, who don't want to sink $600 into a shell if they don't know if they're going to be committed or not.
And to your point earlier, the best part I think is the quietness too. I can't stand loud 3 layers.
Well, quiet, and like I just kind of want to be in these bibs. Like if I get to the hut, like I'm not changing out. Like I hang out in these for après, I hang out for whatever, and like it is just a comfortable place to be.
I can spend all day in those Essentialist pants. That's all I do.
Oh man, well, and it's like
bib version. Boom.
the Essentialist line is so killer for now. The Essentialist line goes away and is being replaced by Snowdrifter. And honestly, at first I was a little upset about that. I am not.
Yeah.
Like spending time in the Snowdrifter has been really, really
And
good.
it feels more burly maybe than.
It's kind of gives that perception, but honestly, like the performance and the weight is very, very similar.
Okay, cool.
You gain a little weight in the bib with how high this is.
Which I kind of like because, to your point, I had the cosplayer too. I love it, but it'd be nice to have this a little more coverage. So it's really nice blower days.
Well, and there's a lot of great bibs out there. Flylo's got some beautiful bibs. Dekine's got some beautiful bibs. True's got great ones. But a lot of what my personal gripe is like I run so hot that I don't want hard shell up here. Where the soft shell comes into play, there's so much heat that's coming out of that core that can now escape through that soft shell fabric. So I think that's a really, really strong addition.
So awesome. Really
Another
true.
piece that I think is absolutely critical to talk about, this lives in our Alpine category. It's called the Ascensionist jacket, but it's going to definitely find its way into any ski touring and ski mountaineering missions. What it is it's kind of a sum of all parts. So took us about 2 years to develop. We use Gore-Tex Active as a membrane.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
We use a C-knit backer, and then we developed a 30D 100% recycled face fabric. It's not a weird recipe, but honestly, Active has been reserved for trail running, cycling pieces. You don't see that Gore Active in a lot of Alpine applications.
I haven't.
We felt like it was a big miss, and we love it so much. And we feel like it's much better with a C-knit backer, and this face fabric is the dream. So this may not pop out to you. If you saw it on a rack full of shells, it may not be like that hit right away, but when you put this on, when you start moving in it, you can tell it is completely designed for moving light and fast in the
Makes
mountains.
sense. So CNET helps pull it through the active membrane, and it's totally waterproof.
100%. Very classic, like very simple features, and the design lines, we just wanted to keep it clean. Like we've got one chest pocket up top, one interior drop pocket for gloves, helps to dry out things or liners. Harness compatible friendly pockets in here. They go up nice and high. I just feel like the way that the hem seals in and everything else is just dreamy. It's 13 ounces, $4.99, and is super packable.
Yeah,
like,
that's real light.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I am a firm believer in this shell. We'll move on to packs because we've got a couple new backpacks that complement the Snowdrifter kit.
Cool.
But I had to show you that hard shell because it is a dream.
Place for the fugitive then?
Yeah, so that's funny.
Well, and a lot of times, the people who are hardcore touring
like,
are going to go for the...
It's like an underground smash hit. Anybody who had that kept it, covets it, and will not let it go. We feel like this is the best from what we had out of the M10 jacket and the Refugitive. Those two got busy. We made the Ascensionist. And I mean, I haven't met an ambassador that doesn't like it yet. Our testers love it. It's definitely for the fast and light crowd. Like, there's people who are going to want something maybe a little more burly or fully featured as an everyday. But for the application, I don't think there's many things that are better. Drifter packs, the 20-liter here and the 30-liter. We've had these in our line before, and what we did is we did a full revamping of these. Some key features: 100% recycled nylon fabric. And I'm personally biased to the 30-liter. Why that is because it's got full back panel access as well as top loader access. I really like back panel. Anytime there's photography involved, anytime it's just going to be like heavy skin and you're going to be laying things down, it's so easy to see everything in the pack that way. Another thing that we changed is the entire shape of the pack. Everything is much more narrow. You can see it on a person, and you can see it like on when it's fully packed, that it just sits really beautifully between the scapula and sits above that lumbar, and it feels really good, like it is not going anywhere on your body. That is also backed up by these wide hip pads.
Yes.
This is definitely a departure from what we've done in the past, but we had ambassadors like Kai and Pep that are doing a lot of rotation, a lot of areas, a lot of hard work, and they wanted a bag that is going to flow fluidly and be with them and isn't going to start doing the spin and twist on them. We didn't want them to end up with like kidney fanny packs at the end of the jump. The bag has a dedicated snow safety tool sleeve up front, a little bit deeper than the last generation, so if you're using a high volume shovel blade, if you've got big probe, if you've got a saw, like you're going to be able to do this without having to meticulously get everything packed into it. Everything on the bag can be stripped out. If you want these compression straps out, you can get rid of them if you're using it on lift service. It can carry a split, it can carry skis diagonally or as an A-frame, and it's a bargain at $169 and $149 for a 20 liter.
That's pretty fairly priced.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think if you're not doing a technical objective and you just want something that's really easy to work in and out of, that Snowdrifter 30 liter is amazing.
Well, yeah. Think about your customer who's new to splitboarding and backcountry touring, and they're just getting into it. They get the bibs, they get the jacket, they get this. That's saving them some money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's smart.
And if you want more ski mountaineering, a little bit more alpine focused pack, we still have our Descensionist pack here.
Yep.
All snow features, so dedicated snow safety tools pocket, zippered side pocket here. This is more for a minimalist customer. If you're just getting into touring or if you're just doing day trips in your backyard, I would definitely suggest the Snowdrifter pack.
Yeah, I took that to Baker a year and a half ago. I loved it.
Yeah.
But that'd be fun for people to get into it. Easy to use.
Oh man,
Have
I mean,
access. It's
yeah.
cool.
I like it quite a
You
bit.
guys doing good stuff.
So this is, it's tough, and I feel like it's like a very sensationalized line review, but the season's a big deal. So the Responsible Shells is a pretty big moment, and it's taken us a long time to get there. But I think almost what may be slightly surpassing, or at least on the level, is our black hole line is 100% recycled. That is significant in the fact that I don't know many pack and equipment lines that are more well used or adopted than this. And for it to be 100% recycled is significant out of the volume of how much we sell of these. The only thing that's not recycled, buckle plastic and the foam pad that is in the base. We're working on that. Foams are hard.
Yeah.
And we tried to do replacement fabrics for it. The foam is best.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 black holes personally. I love them. They're my go-to bags.
I don't want anybody to judge me on how many black holes I have. But I love them very much.
Give more than 3.
If there's a gateway drug to Patagonia that's not a trucker hat, like a black hole 55 liter duffel is it.
Yeah.
Like it is such a phenomenal duffel that it's just the best traveling co-pilot ever.
Right.
We did a whole new addition to the line, which is called our ultra lightweight black hole. Now what this is this replaces our lightweight travel system. All of these, as well as every black hole except for the wheeled ones, all fold into their own stuff sack. Wow. So all of these are stuff sack compatible, but the ultralight line, what I love so much about it is you can have an 8 liter sling, 20 liter pack, or a tote, and all of these can reside within your bigger bag. It is an easy thing to when you get to your destination, you can grab a bag, you're good to go for that quick trip.
Kid's bag, a dog's bag.
100%.
Yeah.
As far as new product for the black hole line, besides the material revision, 26 liter MLC. This is a bitchin' bag for an overnighter, quick work trip, whatever it is. Backpack strap compatible, briefcase holder, or it has a shoulder strap. Everything billows out, super well organized. We also have a 45 liter version of that as well. The coolest thing that I didn't think was that cool is our new 61 liter gear tote. This thing is an absolute workhorse. When you undo the buckles here, it just fillets open. You can step inside of it and change in and out of wet gear. So I've been using it for my waders for fishing, my wetsuits for surfing. 61 liters is like, bring the kids, the dog, everybody snacks, extra hats and glasses, whatever you need, man. Like this tote, you swallow it up. It has definitely become something that I thought I would not use, that I use a lot. It just lives in the truck. I like it. The wheeled bags, tough to beat. I think we literally just find 15 interns a summer and we make them fill them with cinder blocks and run them up and down staircases. So that's the extent of the testing. We have anything from 40 liters all the way up to 100. 40 liters is carry-on compatible. This will fit in overheads. And then the 100 liter, best of luck with that. No way that's going to happen. Here's that full-size MLC I was talking about. You get everything for organization and then the benefit of the black material.
Full size of that purple one here.
Yeah, so that's 26 liter. Here's the 45.
Cool. And this slides on, like you said, perfect. Great travel.
All compatible for there.
Makes sense.
Everything else in the pack line remains amazing. All recycled day packs here. Our planing collection, which is surf or very water-oriented pack bags.
It's the mesh openness for
exactly. I think our equipment is very near and dear to a lot of our hearts, so we really try to be very specific when we're mapping out this line. And the product line manager does an amazing job of it.
A lot of cool stuff.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go. We'll end with one.